Identifying.
The king of cakes. Chopper for the win.
G'day guys, welcome back to Cakes by Chopper. Today we have DeadPool for you, and stick around after the video to learn how you can get a free 7-day trial to Graphic Stock, where I've got my images for the backgrounds for this specific cake. What you're going to do is head over to the Cakes by Chopper Facebook page, print off the DeadPool template. Now if you want to make this cake a bit bigger than this, you can just print off the template with one face on each page. Once you've done that, you're going to cut out your two cakes, stack them on top of each other and get it ready for shaping. With the offcuts, I've kept a little piece for the nose. You start off by trimming the chin down a little bit and then the sides of his cheeks, round off the top of his forehead, just so you get that face shape, and then put on the nose and cut that down to size. Fill your cakes with whatever flavouring you like. I've used a plain vanilla buttercream here, and then I gave it a crumb coat all the way around just to seal in the cake's freshness. Pop that into the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes until the first layer sets. Then when you pull it out, you're going to put the nose on top and then coat it with your second layer of buttercream, and also put some ears on the side, which I just cut out of the offcuts as well. This helps create that full mask effect when you put the fondant over, so it looks like someone's actually really wearing this tight mask. Apply the second layer of buttercream and smooth it all out so it doesn't make your fondant all bumpy and you don't want to catch any air bubbles in it. Clean off your chopping board, ready for the fondant. Now for DeadPool's textured mask, you can either use a clean sponge pad that's got a nice little print over it, or a textured chopping board like I did. Roll out your fondant so you make sure it's as big enough to cover the cake, and then I placed it on the textured chopping board, gave it a roll a few times to get that imprint right on it, and then peeled it back and gently laid it over the cake. Now because this is a textured fondant, you're going to push it down gently to the sides. Try not to smooth it as much as you can, just sort of pat it down. That's why it's important to get your buttercream so smooth to begin with. Once you're done with that and you're happy with the look, you're going to trim off all the excess from around the edge. Cut away piece by piece, getting gradually closer until it meets the bottom of your cake without showing the buttercream underneath. For the textured pad, what you're going to do is cover your cake in the fondant and then gently press it over, following the template so you get a nice even pattern. You don't want it to look all patchy, you want it to look sort of material, so you do it in squares, so to cover the whole fondant. Now taking your template, sit it on top and give it a bird's eye view and see exactly where you want his eyes to sit, and then I drew in some lines to guide me where it would be, and then used my little stitching tool but on the pizza cutter setting, and marked out where the lines would be for his seams. Using some dark green fondant, I cut out the shape of his eyes and then gave it a little bit of a shape with where the blue marks are on the template, and then I cut out the red piece of the fondant where his eyes would go and gently pushed that in and made it meet up with the seams. That's very important to make sure that it's cut exactly the right size so it meets and sits flush. Do the same with the other eye. Using the template, I've cut out the eyeball so I knew exactly where it would sit, because when you press it lightly on the fondant you'll get a slight imprint, and that's where you'll dip in his eye a little bit. As you can see, again, making sure it all sits flush. If it doesn't and you're having a little bit of problems, wet a paintbrush and use it around the edge to stick it together. Now because I wanted DeadPool to have a nice shiny look, I dipped a little bit of black food gel in some vodka and then painted over the green so it gives it that really dark glossy effect. Grab your tool, and when you're putting the extra stitching lines in, try not to touch the fondant as much as you can, because it is textured and you don't want to lose that effect. Using the paintbrush that you painted the black in, you're going to give that a little bit of a rinse off in the vodka, and then using the shadowing effect for his brow, and then you can use an edible marker to go through and put the stitching lines in. I really didn't want to do this at first, but after doing it I was like, wow, this really made it stand out, and I was really happy with it. So there you have it, there's your DeadPool cake. Very quick, very easy. Now to get some images from Graphic Stock that are royalty free and you can use them for your YouTube videos or any photoshopping, scrapbooking projects you have, you can go through and sign up now for 7 days and you'll get a free trial. I used the backgrounds for the DeadPool cake because I wanted a few different scenes and I couldn't pick which one I liked best, so I played around with it. Drop us a comment below and tell me which background you liked best, because I liked all of them and I could have played around for hours, but I had to quickly decide on one and be like, yeah, I'm really happy with that. So be sure to check out Graphic Stock. As you can see, it was quick, simple, and I had a lot of fun with it, just searching keywords. So yeah, click the link in the description if you want to check it out and get your free 7-day trial. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Please check out the video I did with Damie Lou with the hostage challenge, and share it with your friends, and share this video with anyone who likes Deadpool. Thank you so much for watching my content. New videos coming at you hard and fast. I'm currently in America and I needed to wait for my lights. So thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys soon.